Hello and welcome to Woody's Restorations. We have just under 10,000 square feet. We're nestled 1.5 miles off of an interstate system that connects I-65 and I-75 together. So we're about an hour and a half from either interstate. Actually, more like an hour from either interstate. We're located in Russell Springs, Kentucky. That's south central Kentucky. We have daily deliveries and pickups from FedEx and UPS. So I'm just going to give you an overview. We have a family boat build weekend that we do twice a year, and these are a couple of the boats that were built during, by families during the family boat build weekend. If you take a look at Building Memories on our website, you'll find that there are lots of great boats out there that have been built by families. With guaranteed success of us. If you need transport, we can transport. I like to limit it to about 12,000 pounds behind the boat, or behind the truck. But we can, that truck will haul a lot more than that, but I like to limit it to a little smaller. We have several boats awaiting restoration out here, a Tollycraft on the end, a Century, and a Silver Arrow. That'll be our second Silver Arrow. We'll do a concourse restoration on. And then we also, we're doing an electrical system and a custom windshield for this bass boat because the windshield is no longer made and no longer available through the dealer. So inside we have a custom windshield, or we're getting ready to make a custom windshield to replace this. It's on a 1957 Mack Bay. We have marine batteries. We are working on aquamarine for the Chris Craft barrelbacks, aquamarine vinyl. We also have the vinyl for the Riva Aquarama, this turquoise vinyl for that. We have shipped, this 30 yards right here is awaiting shipment to the Netherlands. We ship out daily. We're just shipping some wood and some bungs and so forth and some dolphinite today to a customer. We store boats in our showroom. This is a 1965 Century Resorter owned by a fella in Houston, Texas. And this trailer, we also refurbished the trailer, sandblasted, painted, put new wheels on. I'll show you another trailer where we can see the wheels a little better. And you'll see another custom windshield underneath that we did have made for this 1956 Feathercraft. We also make the custom bow stops that you see here. This customer's trailer was actually, when he got it, it was in such poor condition that they actually considered paying him to haul it off, but he took it. It had one fender on it, made out of wood, no other fenders, small tires, small wheels, and a cracked axle. So we've repaired the axle. We put new tires and wheels on it, new fenders, sandblasted and painted, new custom-built bow stop. And oh, by the way, the difference, if you have this type of bow stop, this can't happen to you. And this was a plank off of this boat that was damaged by the, by the old style bow stop. We have made a custom cover for this as well, custom road cover, and this boat's gone through a complete restoration and looks very similar in quality to this. So I'm not going to pull the cover off. Here's another customer that we service his boat every year, and we keep it in the showroom, ready for him to take out at any time during the winter, because we have, my son was out, for example, in his boat on Lake Cumberland on New Year's Eve. So a 1960 Capri, this actually belongs to me, and we're getting ready to run it through our restoration process one more time. We also do aluminum boats. This boat belongs to Roman Coppola, and yes, that's Francis Ford's son. Roman's becoming famous in his own right. He's doing a movie right now. He's in post-production on a movie called A Glimpse into the Mind of Charlie Swan III. It stars Bill Murray, Charlie Sheen, and I forgot the other big name. I hate to admit it, but I'm getting old. Over here we have some fabrics. We are the only source in the world of twist. This is the fabric that was used on the floors in the Super Sports. It was used on the walls in some cruisers. We also are the only source of Tango Red, which the Tango Red is actually out on an upholstery job. Our roll is off the rack right now. It goes right here. We also have deck material for cruisers. We have the flooring material for mid-60s Century. We had that made for us as well. The Tango Red's made for us. We're the only source of that in the U.S. We're the only source of twist. We're the only source of the turquoise for the Riva. We're working on zebra for the Riva. And anyway, we've got some pretty unique things. We have some research material here. It's some research material here. Quite a bit of research material here. We have approximately 8 or 9 wholesale suppliers, and then of course we go to the manufacturer whenever possible for our supplies, so that we can keep competitive with your other sources of supplies. We have access to over 70,000 items. This is my desk. They say that a clean desk is a sign of a cluttered mind, and so I'm trying to avoid having a cluttered mind. Oh, and here are some samples of that Tango Red I talked about earlier. So okay, so we're going to head out into the shop and show you a little bit about what we do out here. We have a 1956 custom build that came in with delaminating plywood decks, and we have put new decks on it and then colored this like a Chris-Craft runabout, and we've got Chris-Craft red stain here, and then we have the dark walnut stain on the surround and the king planks. The boat had a whole raft of problems, an exhaust pipe that competed with the foot room in the back cockpit. It's all been rewired. It's got a new dash, and the sides are painted. So anyway, we're progressing on this one. We have a custom build in here. This is just it's going to hold a 1934 outboard motor, and we have a 1960 Thompson that we've replaced some planks on, and we're replacing some planks on this side right now, as well as some of the trim that was on here. So we're working on this guy. We've also done all the painting and prep for painting on the lap strake sides, and we cut 2 inches off the boat because they were all rotted out, and built a new transom for the boat as well. So we work on the outboards as well. We have a 1967 Chris-Craft Super Sport. I'm not going to pull back and we've done a complete restoration on this. It's almost completed. We have a 1957 Chris-Craft kit boat. This belonged to Roman Coppola, and he donated it out, and so we're working on the restoration of this as well. And 1962 Chris-Craft ski boat, 16 foot, only 250 of these made. The very first boat, a utility out of the deck with, out of the factory with vinyl decks, and this is hull number 1 of that series of 250. So this shows you how we're set up. All these TPs that you see, we have a clamp TP, we have an electrical TP. All these are on rollers, and we have a measuring TP over here. We also have a sanding cart. All of our sanders, hand sanding equipment, all of our sandpapers are all on this cart, and we take it right to our work. We even have our service cart for engines, and we keep our oil change unit here and our winterizing stuff here. We have some used parts. If you were to bring your boat in here as well, we keep all of your parts in a tub and mark your name on the tub, and all your parts are kept together instead of strewn all over the shop. Here's our charging space for charging all of our batteries for our battery-powered tools. we keep our upholstery equipment up there, and then the rest of it's air compressor and so forth, air tools. We have 3 different sizes of bandsaws, depending on the accuracy of the work and the size of the work we're doing. Our big bandsaw over here, I'll show it to you later. That's our resaw bandsaw. We can resaw up to about 13 inches. We have a bung cutting station set up just to cut bungs. We've found our final adjustment on it. We don't change tools, so you don't pay for us to change the tool over from one operation to a bung cutting operation. Here's all of our sharpening center, our hole saw center, our drill center. All of that's located where we minimize steps. Here's some extra steam box stuff here. Our routing area. Okay, so here's a big runout table on our table saw. Here's our planer. Our wood racks are behind this radial arm, and our jointer. And here's our big resaw bandsaw. So again, we can resaw up to. It's not opened all the way up yet. We can resaw up to about 13 inches. Here's all of our wood storage. Our plywood storage is in the racks under the runout tables. And then here's our metalworking area, including buffing. And this is we can buff all your stainless or aluminum. This is a 1957 Mack Bay. It's owned by a descendant of the owner of the factory. And we also are doing some buffing work on a fairly modern, I guess this is out of the early 90s, fiberglass boat. That's not our forte, but it helps pay the bills. And on in here, we have our varnish room. So I want to take you in here and show you. Of course, I didn't have the lights on yet. Our varnish room, you're going to see it very soon here how bright it actually is. In the varnish room, we have 6 400-watt metal halide fixtures that give us excellent lighting, as you're going to see here in just a moment. We have a Delta HEPA filter up in the front of the room, and we have then back in the back, we double HEPA filter our air, going in and coming out of our HVAC unit. We also have a humidifier, so we control the temperature and humidity to the desired 70 degree and 50% relative humidity environment that the varnish manufacturers recommend as being the perfect environment. So we control that when we're getting ready to varnish. Obviously, I don't have it on right now just so that I can keep my costs low and keep my dollars low, my bill out dollars low for you. But the other thing that we control in here, besides temperature and moisture content, is or humidity, is we control static, and it's done with a little radioactive isotope on the end of a blowgun, and we blow that at the surface that we've been sanding on. When, like say, we're prepping a boat, we've sanded on that surface, so we blow that all over the surface, and the surface accepts whatever positive and negative ions it needs to become neutrally charged, and we can give you a superior finish by having done that. So, as you can see, the ceiling and sides are lined with a white siding, so it's very easily cleaned and washed down. Our little step ladders never leave the room. We've got our own compressor here in the room, and that's how we can set up to give you a superior varnish job. So that's about it for the tour, and we'd love to hear from you, and love to get involved with in a project with you. So please give us a call. Our website is woodiesrestorations.com. Our toll-free number is 866-921-BOAT, 2628. Our regular number is 270-866-BOAT. 2628 for your convenience, and we hope to hear from you soon. Thanks for watching.